What it do, y'all? You're now tuned in with WWX, and we got a new segment for you. It's your boy, the franchise kid, and I got my dog with me.
Think I need a Fiji water.
We're going to be discussing this new WWE belt. I don't like this belt for a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons is I don't like the tint, and I don't like how big the logo is on the front of the plate. Like, I feel like that logo isn't bad, but they could have minimized it and then had World Heavyweight Championship above it like they did the original Big Gold. I felt like it would have been just as fine. It looks like they try to combine the current IC belt with the old Big Gold belt, and that's why we got this little awkward colored belt right now. And I don't know, I don't think it's that far from being great. It definitely needs some slight adjustments. I just wish that they would have took more time on this because it does feel like it's a little rushed. I feel like if they would have just stuck to the original design of the belt and color, they would have just been able to add more stuff onto it and it still would have been equally as great. But this one, I don't know, especially the timing of the belt, it just is starting to feel like a consolation prize because people couldn't beat Roman Reigns. Justin Barruso of Sports Illustrated reported the new championship belt will be crowned at Night of Champions to please business partners in Saudi Arabia. Like I said, I know Raw needs a new champion, but the timing, it just makes it feel like, yeah, this is just a consolation prize. And since they making new belts, why don't you guys make new belts for the women? The women need US and IC belts because you guys is holding back all this female talent and they're not getting displayed properly, but you worried about another world champion when Roman already got two of those world belts. How about you take one of them belts off him and create another belt for the females? So that way we can have some interesting events actually occur in that besides just the World Women's Championship belt. I feel like if they made more belts for the women, they'd get better ratings, they'd get more views, and they'd actually know what to do with all that women's talent in the back. But as far as this World Championship goes, there is some people that I wouldn't mind seeing hold it first, and I will go in order. I got Seth, Bobby, Brock, John Cena, Montez Ford, Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is definitely on this list because, man, you're supposed to be the monster of all men. You're supposed to be bullying people. You should be the whole embodiment of world heavyweight champion. So if you're not striving to get this belt, I don't know what the hell you're doing at this point in your career on WWE. What is your outlook on this new world heavyweight championship belt?
You made some fair points indeed, man. Honestly, I feel like this championship, like you said, consolation prize to a T. They couldn't beat the greatness that's among us right now, as in Roman Reigns. They had to construct a championship to keep people invested. At this point, WWE is going through a lot of pressures because they're going to change its endeavor. It's a $21 billion deal that just went down. It comes a lot of stress, a lot of new responsibilities. It's not them just working within themselves now. So you got to know the networks are asking for more. They're like, all right, do we need a champion that's there every week? I actually seen that USA requested that Roman be on Raw now.
Yeah,
So
USA been requesting a new champion for a long time, and they not rocking with Roman Reigns part time and ass.
mm-mm. But I really do feel this draft code up. Roman's gonna get drafted to Raw. As I was saying previously, and I feel as though that new World Heavyweight Champion is gonna be on SmackDown, just to add a different flair to the Fox network.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the overall championship aspect of it, I'm a big fan of the AEW championship just because I feel like it has more like originality, and it's even though they have their logo flat out in the middle of it, it it doesn't take away from the belt itself. The belt is still look you still look at it like that's a championship I want to
Yeah,
have.
that's a legible
Because
design right there.
like for example, they put this globe. If you guys would have put this one on the newer championship and then had it like put the WWE logo just tiny on it, or not tiny, but like make it the middle, you could see it, but still something like that. They kind of incorporated the World Heavyweight Championship. I had to look real close. On the globe, it says World at the top and the heavyweight like championship underneath. So it's like it's there, but it's like I have to really look. And
Yeah,
that's like that's what you want me to. I'm supposed to know the title of the championship, like, but to
exactly.
see it, like, you can't see it like that. I just know it's a WWE Major Championship. That's what I'm seeing from that.
Exactly. That was like pretty much my whole entire point. They got this big ass globe taking up most of the big gold belt. Like, come on, what's going on? Why couldn't you make the globe that small maybe even throw a crown on it or no crown, and then just have World Heavyweight Wrestling
They and
Championship
they
across the
took
top.
they took some liberties from this belt. Instead of having the rubies on the side, it kind of just has like a fixture, like gold fixtures, and then they put I seen it on this side and that side is like a lion. So I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of see what you guys are going for. Like you want to have like an elegant championship, but it's like the tint they used is not the
It's
best.
not the best tint. That's such an off-putting tint. You got an off-white World Heavyweight Championship belt. What kind of crap is this? I'm not feeling that, man. And I feel like just because those producers were on them about making a new belt, that's why it was rushed and came out like that. But I felt like if they would have really taken time, the belt wouldn't have looked like that at all.
It's better than the Universal Championship in a sense and all that stuff, just because it's not so plain and basic with a big W. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you guys chose the wrong place to try to put that W. I don't mind the placement, but it just could have been, like you said, minimized a little bit because I feel like it does throw glimpses to the IC Championship. That's why I was never a big fan of that IC Championship because I feel like that
Yeah.
was a tester to see if we could be adapt and be okay with that type of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. And I kind of understand this whole like we want to be different, so no more nameplate. We put those little side things, but at this point, I'm like, that's low-key corny as fuck though. Like
Yeah.
it's
This new one don't got a nameplate. I don't like that.
yeah, it's like no, that shit corny, bro. It's supposed to say your name as a part
Hell
of the
yeah.
like even the Universal Championships, like and they look that's what they did to the WWE Championship. Fuck the nameplate type shit, little logo. No, this shit's supposed to say your name. Like it's engraved in that bitch, or sometimes it's bold, or it's like that's a major part to someone winning a world championship. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You gotta have your name on the belt.
Yeah, so it's like, and then you could be like, well, my name's on the look. Like, no, it's not the same. Like. It's like, no, ain't nobody trying to really look at the side plate. The side plate's supposed to be added decoration. The name's just supposed to be, damn, that's hard to see your name on it. The side plate supposed to just be hard that shit regardless. not that's where you gotta look to see, oh, that's where you look for see my name. Look, I gotta show. Like, it's like,
Yeah,
I
no,
just
that's
had,
whack.
yeah, I don't know why they decided to do that. But I'm interested in this championship tournament that they're gonna have. But I also have my list of superstars I think deserve that championship. Number one, I'm gonna start off with Gunther, and I got Seth. And I got Finn. And I have Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Montez Ford, Chad Gable, and Johnny Gargano. I came up with this list because everybody on this list, they somewhat needed this championship to solidify themselves in the WWE ranks for real. Everybody. And I listed some people that you don't want to see with this belt. That's okay. That's what this belt is for, because you can keep the prestige of the WWE Championship, quote unquote. You know, they've had like some of the lamest people have that belt. Ginger's held that fucking belt. That derailed that shit. So
Jinder didn't hold that belt.
the WWE
Jinder held the
Championship.
WWE Championship. I'm talking about the Big O. We
The,
talking about Big O. Who held Big O?
okay.
Real niggas hold Big O. Except for Dolph Ziggler. He don't count.
See, you
But that's
read
only because he had Vicky over here
at,
slopping him down, doing all type of shit as
Money in the
general
Bank,
manager.
and
Exactly. She handed the shit to him.
but he did it when he was got rid of her with the Money in the Bank too. So that's just a version of the real help Big O. Big
Yeah.
O is not only for real niggas, man. I'm just you can't say
For the
that.
most part. Hey man. Dolph Ziggler went to Kent State. What school did
We
LA Knight
played.
go to?
We was cool to LA Knight school. He had the school of hard knocks. That was don't go fuck with LA Knight. That's all I'm gonna say. That's
Stone
all.
Cold is an
No,
alcoholic.
oh yeah, you gotta discredit him with his
He is a
drinking.
televised alcoholic.
Anyway,
I'm not taking no Stone
anyway,
Cold Steve Austin word for
he's
it.
a legend. He knows the business like the back of his hand or like a brewski can. And you got to just understand. We see it. You just don't see it. It's cool. You don't have to see it, but we see it. Anyway, Kevin Owens needs the championship. He needs it because he's been 5 years without holding a singles belt or anything of having prestige of being a prize fighter. Like this shit is a consolation prize he got going on with Sammy. It's gonna come to an end, and he needs to set his sights on an actual heavyweight championship of his own. Because I love when KO's in that mode of being a heel and just everyone wants him to lose the belt and he'll do anything to keep it. That's the best Kevin Owens right there. Chad Gable, somebody who you can put this belt on, you can know will show up every day and it'll be a technical just display. He'll provide, like, you don't want to see Chad lose. But I'm not saying rush into it. Build him up, get him away from Otis, let him do his thing. Montez Ford, even when I put next to in parentheses in the future, because I know he has to build himself up and get away from his tag team partner in a sense, because it never works out when a world heavyweight champion like the New Day. That was just because they all were like, hopefully we need to help you because you helped us. No, I want Montez to just solely be on his own, do his own thing, have his championship.
Who do you think is gonna actually win at Night of Champions?
I have like three people in mind realistically I see it going to. And the third, even though Seth is a four-time world champion, he just so easily can be screwed over. And he's made his character where he can bounce back from an embarrassing loss or being knocked out or something silly and just be like, I'm a visionary. We can still get this going. So I feel him. I see it going to either Gunther somehow, some way, know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe Finn. Because that'd be something just he didn't get his get back. What if he really sticks it to like, see, I'm still better than you, lassie. He swore you as a visionary. Like that'd just be something interesting. And it'd be funny because you were talking shit about the Judgment Day and the nigga got right back to the belts like it was nothing. I'd be like, see, look what's going on here. That'd be crazy though, right? I'm just trying to have some good fantasy booking right now, but at the same time be realistic. Because Finn's been going crazy. I still think he should have won that Hell in a Cell. Edge didn't deserve that shit. Look where Edge is. We don't even see that nigga. And Finn finished the match after the niggas had to staple his head shut. That's a real nigga. That's the only thing I don't like his shirts. Finn's 14 staples, but that's a real nigga, man. We gotta give him his props.
Man, so you said a lot. I'll just start off by saying Finn will never touch that belt ever in his scrawny body life. That would just never happen. Um, I'll just step on that real quick and let me go on back over here to LA Knight. If LA Knight ever touches this World Heavyweight Championship, it would be an absolute travesty and embarrassment
No,
to
it would not.
anybody that has ever worn this belt. Yeah.
The
Why? Because that is one of the most basic wrestlers that you can fucking find. He is like a default character in the WWE games. That's literally the setup that they give you. And then you can just add on to him. Like that nigga ain't got no seasoning. So
it's cat.
if WWE allows him to get into that position, that would be, like I said, an absolute travesty.
You just I don't know why he's trying to
Now,
slander LA, bro.
I feel like Seth Rollins deserves this title more than anybody on the roster. And not to mention, he's the only one that hasn't lost to Roman Reigns. Actually, he's the only one to beat Roman Reigns throughout this entire reign. Yeah, it was because of disqualification. Because Roman Reigns understood that I can't deal with Seth like I'm going to deal with everybody else. I can try to step on him, but he going to step on me back. That's actually in his move set. It's called the curb stomp. So he step on shit. This character is perfect to hold this belt because he's got the crowd behind him. They singing and all that. This would be the perfect way to reward Seth after everything he's been through and this character growth. But someone that I really want to see be the new world champion is Shinsuke Nakamura. I feel like that would be the most believable out of anybody else on that roster. I feel like Shinsuke Nakamura would be the perfect one to actually hold this belt because of his Japanese fighting style background and just his character in general. Like it, I would just believe him actually holding on to this belt and putting up a good fight every time for this belt. Like I could just see that better from him than I can anyone else currently right now, other than Seth. If you start off with somebody scrawny like Finn Balor or somebody not well established like LA Knight, you could throw off the
LA Knight's looking a little
hold
weird.
on, because you could really throw off the prestige of this belt, bro. You got to really think about who's held this belt. I just named off a couple: uh, Edge, Batista, The Undertaker, Chris Jericho. All these men were well established in the company. LA Knight is not there yet, so that's why I'm like, yo, who you guys make this first champion is everything, and it's got to be a real heavyweight, so that way this title can start off strong because you guys already brought it in awkward and it's already looking like a consolation prize. So it's got to go to somebody that really truly deserves it and fits the mold.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about him being the first champion. I just want to see. My list is just people I want to see hold the belt.
That's good.
Yeah, he didn't
I'll
even.
just let you know.
Uh,
That nigga whack. He definitely should not hold this belt at all.
I don't think that's the case.
Of course you don't. We already agreed to disagree. We know
Yeah,
that.
everybody
That
else
nigga
don't.
suck.
He's one of the best.
That
Ultimate
nigga is a
Guy.
white Thanksgiving. No seasoning.
Okay, I don't think so. I got mad season. He put fucking what you call it, the niggas to shame. What's them
That
niggas?
nigga cook with lemon pepper every time and swear every meal gonna be crack. That nigga cooking with that lemon pepper. That's the lemon pepper. That shit plain as fuck. And he's like, look, let me throw some lemon pepper. Everything will go with lemon pepper. Let me hear
I just enjoy this
it.
LA Knight slander because when he's doing everything I say he gonna do, you gonna see. You gonna
Yeah.
see. You gonna see. I'm not gonna say nothing no more. We're gonna just let it rock. But anyway, yeah, Brock and Bobby, they're cool, but I feel like Bobby deserves it. Brock is just no. He's done and had his own time to do championship main events. He's kind of stale now. I like where he's at right now. He's just a drifter. Comes and beats people up whenever he wants to. It's just that's the best way for him at this stage of his career.
Speaking of Brock, I feel like if he does lose to Cody, that's going to give Cody momentum going into Money in the Bank. And I feel like he'll win Money in the Bank. And that's how he'll win his world title. And I don't feel like he's going to try to run in on anyone either. He's going to actually
Look,
try to fight you straight up. He's going to let you know, I have a set date and I want to see you there fully healthy. Because that's what type of person Cody Rhodes is right now.
yeah, and he didn't
Woo.
turn around. He
Let
got
me get that briefcase. You getting hit in the back of your head so crazy with that motherfucker. And
so.
I'm giving it to the ref like, yes, we
Gunther.
doing
I would like to
this.
see Gunther with this title. That'd be something cool.
I
But
don't
so,
want to see
so
Gunther have
who's
two belts at once. So
so
he
who's the
definitely
number?
needs to drop
So
one
who do
of
you
them.
think is gonna be the first person to hold this belt?
It better be Seth Rollins. And if it ain't him, then it better be Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, Shinsuke's not getting it. So let's hope for the first.
I mean, hey, if he can come in and win the Royal Rumble off the rip, I don't see why not. Well, I look at it like this, bro. They didn't bring him back for no reason.
Bring back, he's a good wrestler. He's a well-known
Exactly.
name.
Exactly. So
I'll
that
wait to
means
see
they
that
got to reward him at some point.
at
And
some
he's
point.
not just any kind of wrestler either, bro. This is a former Royal Rumble winner.
Yeah,
They got high praise in that man for sure, and they will put more than what they put on him. I
yeah,
promise you
they got
that.
high praise in him, but I just know how it goes. Like Cody's a former Royal Rumble winner. He still lost at WrestleMania just like Shinsuke did.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be a world champion soon. Is basically in the formula. I mean, both of them will be. I just told you, Cody is gonna be actually lucky enough to win Royal Rumble and Money in the Bank. Not too many people get to say they did that.
Yeah, Cody gonna do a lot of shit though, but I don't even know if it's ready to beg with. But we can see that's a good thing. I still need LA Knight to win that.
Yeah, the only way LA Knight is gonna win this world championship is if you guys make the first world champion a bozo. So if he do win Money in the Bank, of course he would cash in on the bozo. It's too easy. Yeah. I think his
Yeah,
ceiling is
exactly.
Baron Corbin's ceiling. Okay? We're
Okay.
going to get you up there. You might even hold an IC belt. All right? But our world title? Nah, buddy, use a joke.
Nah,
Use
nah,
a
nah,
joke.
nah.
Anybody that come out here in yellow attire, yellow booty shorts, yellow knee pads, yellow elbow pads, you're not holding this world title.
That's not
Yeah.
true. John, I've seen a bunch of people do that. CM Punk did that shit.
Stop trying to play. LA Knight came out here with plain yellow fucking attire on, bro. Like, what is he doing?
That was for the Neon match. It was a dark, whatever that Bray Wyatt
Like,
match
I'm
was.
not popping out in that. That nigga came out here looking like a stick of
He ain't
butter.
wore it again.
That nigga looked like a stick of butter, bud. Exactly. He ain't wear it again because he knew that fit wasn't it.
It's just
Nigga,
for it's a
stop
one time.
playing, bro. This nigga come out looking like Stone Cold drunk baby brother. Every time he got his little open stripper vest on and he got his booty shorts on and he talking shit and it's just aimed at nobody, but whoever felt it got it.
Yeah. You know what the fuck is up? You see my point? You see my fucking point?
Joke,
No, that's not a joke. You understand the formula. You see what the fuck is going on. He's in your mind. You know what the fuck is going on. You don't even support him. You don't even keep up with him. But you can't help but talk about LA Knight. You see?
Bro, because you brought him up. We on a talk show.
We gotta talk. My point, we gotta talk about what's cracking in the wrestling world and what is cracking. LA Knight.
He cracking in your world.
Nigga, Stone Cold's talking about him.
Stone Cold is a televised alcoholic.
That doesn't matter. He's a wrestling legend. And he doesn't drink like that anymore because he'll die, bro. What?
I know that nigga liver shot.
He's good.
Nah, look.
Nah, you can't edit that. That's what you said. LA Knight is that. This is why we keep talking about him. Because Stone Cold and legends are talking about this nigga, man. Ain't no bums talking about this nigga, man. The nigga you just mentioned, Dolph Ziggler at Kent State. Ain't no legends talking about that bum ass
hey,
nigga,
Dolph Ziggler went to Kent State,
ain't no legends ever. You ain't never heard one legendary ass nigga acknowledge Dolph. And he's steady doing all these niggas' moves. You ain't heard Mr. Sean. Nigga, he don't even acknowledge that, nigga. He said, why he keep doing my super kick? And he don't even say, he don't even say his name. He say, you know who? Why he still doing that move? He's like, and then everyone tells him like, there's nothing like a tune-up a band from a Sweet Chin Music. And they like, oh, Dolph's is a nice second up runner-up. Nigga, ain't nobody. Nah. See, he's a bum. We could disrespect him. LA Knight's cool.
Former 2-time world champion. How many world championships does LA Knight have in any other company? Can you name them?
I think he has about. I think he's +1.
Yeah, there you go.
Still good worker.
Hold that one up high.
He's
the one, right?
Nah, I don't think he's. I think he's been world champ, but he's been like mid-card titles and stuff like it for a while. But LA Knight's ascending. My point exactly. He's in WWE making a mark. People remember him and talking about him. So I definitely see him having a staple and this is a perfect championship for him to hold at one point because he could be a heavyweight and he can be a champion that you can talk shows, carry the name. He has the look. He doesn't have to. I'm not saying he got to hold it for like 6 months to a year, but he definitely can have a good 3 to 4 month reign. You swear he can't, bro.
If you're not worth putting a belt on for at least 6 months, then you
bro,
trash.
The champion. Hell no, you don't lose anything. A lot of niggas don't have the belt for that long.
John Cena held that bitch 3 times.
John Cena
plus
is a white person.
700 days.
He's a white person that.
LA Knight is a white person.
Wait. John Cena is a white person that appeals to all crowds, and he was niggered out. LA Knight is not niggered out, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like he is. He's an acquired taste. That he is just funny.
Exactly.
He's acquired taste. So I know that. Ain't nobody being hypocritical and thinking John Cena appealed to the masses, to the youths, to the big people. Oh, you can't see me. They just like saying that shit. Yeah, it's cool, but they don't have. You have to understand the sense of humor to even really understand how to fucking use that shit. Anybody can say you can't see me.
Hey, look, if you guys can create a storyline where Mr. Kennedy never holds a world heavyweight championship, and you can do the same with LA Knight.
Wow. Nah, because that's why.
How many world titles did
Hardcore Holly win? Up.
How many titles did Hardcore Holly win, bro?
None.
Exactly, and Hardcore Holly was way better than LA Knight.
Nah,
he don't deserve that shit.
He deserves that shit.
Hell no.
He's trying to hold niggas back.
That's
crazy. You can't let that stand because Hardcore Holly has no charisma, and that nigga was like watching paint dry. The only time he was cool when you know someone pissed him off and he was about to say some crazy off Alabama shit before he beat them up. That's the only time.
Man, Hardcore Holly was that man, bro.
No.
He used to have that.
He was upset because Brock broke his neck, and Brock made him a bitch because Brock broke his neck, and they still didn't let him get over. He's like, yeah, I might be out the company, but I'm still not putting you over, Bob. Broken neck and all, fuck you. So I don't give a fuck about him. LA Knight wouldn't let that slide. He'd take whoever out. You taking whoever out do something to him.
Oh yeah, he's taking Brock Lesnar out.
He'll sneak
Can you
him.
look in the camera and just
He'll
say it with your
sneak him.
chest?
Yes. He's not going to just go outside and just be like, he don't gotta win. He don't gotta win in the ring.
He gonna go out just like how he went out with Bray. He ain't get no give back, no nothing.
Because he's trying to move from that weird shit. LA Knight's smart. You see, he's really like realistic. That's
hell nah, you just said.
So
how you just gonna say something like that though? He ain't get no give back. You just the one and done.
Where's Bray?
He injured right now, but still, I would have got my get back.
He's injured.
I would have got my get back.
Can't bounce back from that weird ass performance.
Can't no freaking nigga jump on me from 2 stories high and think that I'm not gonna try to slide in the next show. Bro, what the fuck?
Look, slide for what?
I'm gonna slide on him and his uncle.
He slid and wrote them niggas off the show. He ain't jumped on that, and now he's supposed to be the one written off the script. Where are these niggas at? We can't find them. But who are we talking about?
There was a time. Get back.
You don't need to get. Fuck that. Them niggas is weird. LA said I don't like the direction my career is gonna go if I keep doing this shit with them. Let me just get away from them. Let me get away.
You swore he was gonna win that match,
bro. I'm not gonna go for Bray and hope. Bray had his time ready.
Bro, Bray could not come up with a character like that and lose that kind of match to that kind of freaky nigga. After I seen the
LA Knight come out and trick the crowd thinking that he was Bray and it was him, I had to root for that nigga. He played that. He had that nigga mad, bro. He said, brother, you don't understand. I said, yo. He said, he making you look like a joke, Bray. He making you look like a joke. That nigga didn't give a fuck about none of that spooky shit. As many times you saw that nigga get jumped, attacked, LA Knight was just like, gang, what the fuck is going on? And he low-key buried that nigga. Because think about it, Bray couldn't come back from that shit. The match was weird because the neon lighting, you know that wasn't LA Knight's idea. You know that was Bray.
LA Knight is not creative, bro. He ain't got no seasoning like that. Bray sprinkled seasoning throughout that whole match. Hooked LA Knight up, made him look like he was actually something. Let him put him through a table. Yeah, you got me. Ah. Yeah, no. Me and my uncle finna jump on you.
That's crazy, but anyway. LA Knight, definite future heavyweight champion.
If it is uncle jumped on LA Knight like they was the Hardys. Them niggas
You know.
Oh my god.
It's cool. Also, someone I'd like to see hold the belt, acknowledge a great one. They definitely.
You're a fucking monster. I can't believe you said this on this show. Why would you want to see something like that?
Because then we could dominate everything and be like, yeah, bitch ass niggas.
He's already talking about smashing dudes, bro. You going crazy.
Dominate. We dominate the sport.
You said dominate everything.
In the sport. You said okay. Whatever you want to say, man. Dominate everything in the sport. Pause. We're going to dominate everything in this motherfucker and get all the championships and prove the tribal chief, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the bloodline. It can't go against the grain. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but that'd be funny as hell if he got that shit and then had kind of funny ass promo like,
you're a monster, bro.
And you look at these niggas like, well, what do you want to talk about? Just say some shit like that, talking about Cody again. Or just talking about whoever he had to beat to get this title. I just pull up, work everyone and leave. Or as he'll say, I smash everyone.
Bro, you gotta say pause so that way he wanna question you outside.
You gotta say pause. But yeah, Roman, that'd be funny as hell. I just don't see him doing it just because it'd be kind of defeat the sole purpose of them really like making this belt. Because Triple H kind of put the belt over. He's like, he kind of did him bogus, bro. He kind of told him, You kind of told Roman basically, and everyone like, yeah, they can't beat you, and you wrote it so that way you don't got to wrestle all the time. They don't got a chance to beat you.
Literally,
I'm like, yeah, my nigga, real mob boss.
he
He's like,
wrestles like every 3 months, maybe,
if that.
maybe. Like he'll come and do like a regular match every 3 months, like be in a tag team match or some random shit like that, and never even really wrestle in that match.
Oh yeah, it's kind of weird to see him be like when he was gonna be in that tag team main event with Cody and Brock, and so I was like, this is weird seeing Roman wrestle on the Raw.
He
It's
don't
too
do
good to
that.
be true.
Yeah, he don't do that. When was the last time you seen Roman Reigns wrestle in the main event of Monday Night Raw?
I can't tell you, bro. Overall, though, we looking forward to Night of Champions coming to you live May 27th in Saudi Arabia. You ready for this? You know it's gonna be a little off. You know we're not gonna see Sammy or KO.
Yeah, I'm just interested in seeing who this first world heavyweight champion is going to be. It better be an actual heavyweight, and it better be someone that can hold down the prestige of the big gold. Because, like I said, how they introduced it in the game, it's not looking right. It's not looking prestigious. It's looking like a consolation. So they're going to have to add some respect on this.
Overall, I like the concept of it, but I don't like the belt itself. Like the idea of a new championship of like in the heavyweight division, like on the same level as the WWE or Universal Championship is cool, but I don't like the aspect of how the championship looks. Like it's not appealing. Like I said earlier, AEW has their logo mid center, but it doesn't take away from the belt itself. And I feel like WWE, I don't know how you guys are going about the branding aspect, so I don't know what your limiting criteria is on certain things, but minimize that logo just a little bit, like you said, or like I hope the championship gets redone randomly and they don't really address it, but they just like you know what I'm saying. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be something they address with us or anything like that.
It'll probably sit like this for about like 2 to 3 years, and then they'll probably bring a
Yeah,
different version
I'm
in.
hoping because it just looks too broad.
Yeah, and it's really the tint. The tint is really throwing it
It's like
all off.
bronze.
Like that light skin bronze though. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know if it was the camera lighting or what too, because I seen some photos of it online that make it look better. Something like
nah, it's still that like yellowish.
yellow.
It's too bright yellowish. Like nah, bro, like this is a completely different tint. If you look up online the actual World Heavyweight Championship, it's a way darker belt. And if they would have kept that tint and maybe even threw on that big ass logo, I wouldn't have minded that much. But the big ass logo with the light skin tint, it's not. It's like,
No,
nah, come on.
not it.
Yeah, you got to have one or the other. Small logo, correct tint, or big logo, correct tint type shit. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, this shit it just look awkward a little bit, but I'm just hyped on the idea. So like
yeah, me too.
it
I
just
just don't like the timing of it.
yeah, I'm just like they got to do it because it's like you can't take Roman's championship, and I feel like they probably try to console Roman like, so would you try to drop it? And he's like, nah, you know what I signed for.
No cap. I got to see my 1,000 day. I didn't came too far to come this far. In his sweatsuit
Yeah,
that don't touch his ankles. That nigga wear the craziest sweatsuits, and some of them never touch his ankles. I don't think I've ever seen him wear one that actually go past his ankles.
he's like, I need to be free.
He love him some joggers that stop at the bottom of the calf. That's his shit right there. With some ankle socks. That nigga
He's
dressed like
like,
an he dressed like a creepy ass Italian dude.
he just
What's the
he's
what the
dressed like a
hell?
long boss. Italian sweatsuit. He got ankle socks. He got his good Jordans on. He got his
He
good
be
Nike.
wearing the Mexican mics too. He be having some.
He has the real ones. Then he wear Mexican mics and feel like it. He's just like all Jordan brand. You know, he's a humble guy.
That nigga wearing the ones that you just be randomly finding at Foot Locker or some shit. Oh my god, bro.
And he wears some.
Bro, Roman's drip. outside a WWE ring is terrible, bro. The way he dressed in the ring, you would
He's
have
an
never
athlete.
known he dressed like that outside the ring.
He's just an athlete.
Nah, I know athletes, bro. They don't dress like that, boy. That's going to wrap up our show. Let us know what you think about the new World Heavyweight Championship. Again, it's your boy, the Franchise Kid, Franchise Jerry, and I got my dog with me.
I'm gonna need to feed you water.
And you've been watching Wrestling with Xotics, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Share this shit with the world, y'all.
And turn on your post notifications so you know every time we drop a track. And make sure you guys go over there and tap in with our new store, that pcfshop.myshopify.com. Peace.